wish I would've did what I wanted to do back then that I can't do now, you know? That's why you gotta keep going for yours in life, cause you deserve it all. You hear me? Yeah, look. Times never change, we still living for the moment. All that tough talking on the internet, I don't condone it. Realest from the ill, every line to give you chills. I just do it for my fans, I ain't trying to sign no deal unless it's 20 mil. I need it all, I'm the best out. Last nigga tried to cross me, you know he got X'd out. Held my nigga in my arms on that night that he bled out. I told him keep fighting, I hate that he checked out. Don't ever downgrade your dream just to fix your reality. I'm chasing mine, I just pray the six when they proud of me. I'm on my grind, hate my competition, still mad at me. I need my crown, I'm the king, call me your majesty. Never fold, keep it G, work for it, never cheat. Had to move to find my peace, broke my heart to lead them streets. Break bread at the tables, make sure your homies feast. Keep your words short and sweet, you never know which ones you eat. They locked my nigga up, they threw them shackles on his feet. When my brother Jay died, that's why I cried for a week. I feel like I'm Malcolm X in 1965. With that chopper out the window, you won't take me out alive. Cause I'm a rider though, this right here that Wakanda flow. RP to Chadwick Boseman, it's sad how you had to go. I'm just thankful that my granny's still around and see us grow. I swear your love lift my soul every time that I feel low. Living life with no regrets, this that feeling when you blessed. I've been chasing down success, nothing more, nothing less. Always believe that something wonderful's about to happen. Just know this industry is fucked if I don't make it rapping. For real, yeah. And I really mean that. I mean that in the most respectful way too, you know. I've been so patient with this rap shit over time, you know, just growing and elevating my sound. And sometimes I be feeling like I'm not appreciated enough. But it's cool cause I'm just really living in the moment and I'm enjoying the best out of life and everything that life can offer me. I love my family, I love my fans, I love me, you know. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. More life, yeah.
Yeah, Sean Bennett, Mr. Soulful Sunday himself. What it do, man?
What's going on, man?
How you feeling tonight?
I'm good, bruh. I'm good, man. I'm
Good
cool.
is good, man. Good is good. Share the
Yeah,
live, share the live, share the live.
yeah, man. Shut live. Sean Bennett, Soulful Sundays live
This Sunday.
this Sunday. DJ Durong will be in the building. Hip Hop with Lou will be hosting. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets, man. Pull up.
I had to get another speaker, man. You know, I did that wedding last week. I had to put all of that shit toward getting a new speaker. So that shit should be delivered tomorrow. I'm excited about it, but that shit, as I told you, is not cheap.
Yeah. Shit, you a good man. You a good man for going to get it. I would have still been waiting, but listen. I be trying to be so tight with my money. I hate when I gotta. My daughter graduate. Fucking tomorrow.
Damn, congratulations, man.
Man, and I hate I had to send her graduation money.
Right.
I was like, God damn. I be trying to save all my little coins, man.
I know I try to, well, my shit seemed to always go to fucking bills, but
My shit
yeah,
too, bro. I gotta pay fucking bills.
shit ain't never fun. That shit ain't never fun. But what is fun is the shit that we doing. You frozen right now. Oh, we lost you. We lost you. What's happening, y'all? This Bumper to Dump It every Tuesday and Thursday, live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Appreciate everybody tuned in. I dropped a little message. We'll wait until Skinny comes back on here, but I dropped a little message on Facebook, and I wanted to kind of just talk about that real fast with everybody, and just so everybody knows where my head was at when I was saying what I was saying. But send your music in, djdurong@gmail.com. You want to send your MP3. You also, it's 10 to spend. So you want to send, your $10 to $ DJ Durong, the Cash App. I see that Skinny keep trying to get in, and that shit ain't working. So while we waiting on him to get back in, I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna play something. I want y'all to let us know if you bump it or dump it. If you don't, let us know why you dump it and what you didn't like about the song. Get in the comments. Let's go.
Yeah. My name on drugs. You can tell by the smell that it's smoke. Niggas wanna win, you can tell. Skate park shit, seen them grinding on the rails. Skate park shit, seen them grinding on the rails. If I love you, I fucking buy you Chanel. Don't nobody love me like my baby. You was getting heavy, had to put it on the scale. Knocking at your door, get you on the clientele.
Shit, back and forth for my baby, but she just want the best of me. She just see me cry the river, but sit the boat up the stream. Niggas get paid for pennies to rap and get a stream. I done worked the 9 to 5, sit the bitches, sold the perks. Podcast, the track team, rapping shit, whatever word. Remember I got caught for that little case, and I was selling Spanish bitch that really speaks Spaniard. I have Rosetta Stone, swear to God, when they took Tommy, I felt all alone. Tell Rodney and Boots, I love them, every time we on the phone. Shit we did as kids, I swear to God, man, that shit'll move me. If it don't involve the money, swear to God, this shit don't move me. Don't let niggas get close to me, you're next to me. 1 year in this house, and it's 60 bands up in equity. My daughter good, my bitch good, I'm good, so we good. Tucked off in the north, we ain't the only niggas in the neighborhood. Walked out of my front line with a robe, nigga, and I'm smoking buds.
You can tell by the smell that it's smoke. Niggas wanna win, you can tell. Skate park shit, seen them grinding on the rails. Skate park shit, seen them grinding on the rails. If I love you, I fucking buy you Chanel. Cause don't nobody love me like my baby. Shit was getting heavy, had to put it on the scale. Knocking at your door, cause you got all the clientele. Knocking at your door. If I love you, I fucking buy you Chanel. If I love you, I fucking buy you Chanel. If I love you, I fucking buy you Chanel. Don't nobody love me like my
Coach Dooney featuring TK. The song's called Chanel. There was 2 bumps. Did you get to hear that at all, Skinny?
Nope. My phone keep going in and out. It keep switching fucking internet service.
Oh, okay. Okay. You just got back to the house?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm finna get on my computer in a minute.
So I wasn't mad at the track. I thought it could have been mixed a little better. I was struggling to hear a little bit, but other than that, there wasn't any complaints from my side. Mixed would have definitely made that hit a lot better. Again, that was Coach Dooney featuring TK. The song was called Chanel. And before, when you cut out at first, I was like, I posted something on Facebook a little earlier and it got some comments on there. And I just wanted people to understand where I was coming from. But I also wanted to wait until you obviously was a part of this to where, you know, we could just kind of be on the same page. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Go
ahead.
I said, what were some of the comments?
So no, just some of the comments is we've been saying this, like we feel like some people just dump shit just to dump shit, and hold on, I'm gonna pull it up just so I can see it. Give me a second. There it is. And then yeah, like they said, was just talking about this because on the gang, niggas really do it just, I don't know what SMB stands for. Somebody else did it, or because they think that shit is cool to basically dump the song. And then big facts, it's all favoritism at this point, shit crazy. Niggas supposed to lift the city, not tear it down. I love the fact that you brought this up. I agree 100%. Let's refocus. Powerful message, brother. I agree 1000%. The realest stuff I ever heard. Niggas can't wait to say dump for no valid reason. Facts. So I mean, again, I didn't want to lose any of the purpose of what we're here for. I mean, we always like a good laugh and everything else, you know what I mean? But I don't want to lose focus. This is to help artists. This isn't to clown artists. This is to give serious feedback. Yes, we are gonna dump stuff, but why are we dumping it? Why? Because at the end of the night and you tired of seeing whatever, I'll just use my video as an example. That video has been bumped several different times, and like within fucking 30-40 seconds of playing the song it was dumped. And I could take it. I've been dumped many a time, so the dumping aspect of things doesn't hurt my feelings. Some people's feelings do get hurt on that, but just to dump shit, I just think that that defeats the purpose. You know what I mean? What do you have to say about that, sir?
Hold on, I'm almost on. Hold on, I'm almost on my laptop. But I hear everything. I'm just gonna cut my mic off so I can get onto the laptop.
Okay. Remember, guys, this is Bump It or Dump It. If you want your music played, it's real easy. All you have to do is send your MP3 to djdurong@gmail.com. Send your $10. It is 10 to spin. You send that to $DJ Durong on Cash App. I'm over here right now, sending shit from my phone to my computer. So I see. I always like that exclusive shit. So we'll definitely get to it. You on with me? You on now?
Yep. I just had to get off on my phone. I feel both ways. We low key talked about this on the phone. I feel both ways. Part of I always look at it as a consumer, right?
Figures you'd be breaking up during an important.
Did it come back? Is it back? Am I back?
Yeah, you said, yeah, you're back. I don't think we heard what you said though.
I'm back now, and it's cut off.
Yeah, but you paused on the screen. Oh, there you go. You're gonna have to leave again and come back. It's always fun. You gotta love the internet company out here. These motherfuckers offer a lot and don't deliver shit.
My
Trying this route. I don't know if you're muted. Are you muted right now? Because I see you talking, but I don't hear nothing.
I'm gonna hold on.
This our first day on the job.
Signal. I think I'm good.
I mean, we heard you sigh and say, "I think I'm good." So, yeah, I think you're good. Go ahead. You're gonna have to start that over first so we can hear you.
Okay. So I feel both ways. I say this a lot. Like anything that I do, I always look at as a consumer. So I always look at it like, if it wasn't me on screen, if it wasn't my show, what would I, entertainment purposes, entertainment wise, it's fun when the people come in, crack their jokes, and do that. Same thing I said when the dumps first started getting like crazy excessive. I like it. Like I like it personally. I don't like when it's a personal reason to why you dumped it, like, oh, I don't like that nigga. Oh, he's this or he's that. I don't care for that, like that aspect of it.
Right.
But in actuality, this is bump it or dump it. A lot of music that people hear is on streaming platforms. How many people leave this platform and add that to a playlist? Go listen to it outside of this. How much is you bumping it for real? If you're saying bump it, but do you really go bump it afterwards?
And that's a great question.
Like when do that happen? So if you bumping it, like if I played a song from an artist that I really fuck with, that's mainstream, that's in the industry, and I can go find the song on my own, I would personally put it on my playlist, which is what I do with a lot of the music. A lot of music that I really like, I go to, I replay, I bump, I might play for somebody else. If somebody hit me up like, hey, what artist should I fuck with? I normally go to that artist like, hey man, check this person out. What type of music do you like? Like, I'm one of them people.
Right.
So from that side of it, it works. To me, it works both ways. So like I said, it's fun. It's fun when you get into different comments. Yes, I want people to explain why more. I want you to give me the reason why you're dumping something and all of that. For some people, explanation is not as complex as an explanation for me or Do Wrong would be, though. On the same note, right? If me, I'm gonna be like, oh man, I didn't fuck with the beat. I didn't like your ad libs. I didn't like the mix. I just thought your wordplay was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm gonna give you more peace. For somebody to just listen to music, a motherfucker simply say, man, I just thought it was suck. Like, you know, it was nothing that caught my attention. Sometimes that's enough.
But that's sometimes lacking. So that's the purpose of this, is to give feedback. It's not to break down these artists and clown them, and then when we get new artists, we scaring the fuck out of them because it's like, oh, all these motherfuckers is tripping. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not. Good music is gonna speak for itself. But
if we wasn't skinny and Do Wrong listening to this music, and if we was listening to music from around the world, and if we was dumping it like that, when nobody be saying nothing, right?
Right.
Fucking if I go to Rich House Reviews right now, he's going to clown everybody to come on the feed, talk real bad to him, call them all type of punk ass niggas, all type of shit, and he has over 10,000 followers.
But that's his lane. That's his lane. We didn't try to come into this to interfere in his lane. You know what I mean? That's his lane.
I agree. That's why I'm saying on both sides. Right. Like, as a consumer, entertainment purposes, I like it. Right. But I still want you to give a genuine reason to why.
Straight up.
Some people just sound horrible. Some people do. Some people are just it just sounds bad. Right. So sometimes it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it sounds like. Like, go back, rework on your shit. Like, give us more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it really is that. Sometimes it's really that bad. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm really here like, oh my God, what the fuck? I will say, why the fuck didn't y'all dump that early?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm right there with you. And again, I'm not trying to change anything. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't forget the purpose of what we're here for. The purpose is to help these artists get better, not to just clown them and be like, I mean, in some artists, maybe they do have to hang it up. You know what I mean? But somebody working hard, I've heard 5 songs get dumped and the 6th song was banging. Like, and it takes that feedback. I've had artists on here take our feedback, literally go back in and record the song with some of the feedback that the people in the crowd or one of us have given, and it came out sounding better. And that's what we're here for. That's what I'm talking about.
I think our job is to be the moderators, right? Because we can't stop the bullshit, right? Our job is to be moderators. Our job is to do do our part. As far as that, same as I said on the phone when we spoke, like what happened when right now we get happy if we get 25 motherfuckers on here. What happened when it's 2,500?
Right.
The comments are gonna be crazy. Like motherfuckers, y'all think y'all hearing bad shit now? You think they tearing a motherfucker down now? Imagine 2,500 motherfuckers from around the world that don't know you, don't give a fuck about you, really hate your shit. You gonna have the real trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like we get some trolls on here, but there's gonna be hella trolls.
Right. And you gotta have tough, you gotta have tough skin for that. Like Nino said, we all been fucking dumped on this motherfucker, including shit that I've either rapped on or have been a part of. And it ain't a cool feeling because you know how much work you put into it. But that's what I respect is the work that you put in. Nah, this ain't the one, but maybe you got something else. You know, and if
Facts.
It's just we're just a couple motherfuckers, and the people in the crowd is just some individuals that have some opinions and know what they like music wise. So I want it to be more authentic instead of it's like, oh, this motherfucker's
I'm with you on that. I definitely want people to critique a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you brought up the Buy Responsibly thing. Like we know that song has been bumped plenty of times, right? We know if you want me to shut the fuck up, saying Ted, I see Ryan talking this shit. But we know it's been bumped hella times. You know what I'm saying? The dump absolutely means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we know the masses is fucking with it.
Right.
When it come to some of the favorite fucking artists, right? Okay, Syreek. When it comes to some of the favorite artists, like the ones who normally get bumped, when it comes to the Syreeks, the Fast Money J's, the Landlords, the Spitter Peas, the Bay Blues, Trey Blue, you know what I'm saying? Like I can go on and on. When it comes to these certain artists, it's like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they're getting bumped. So like a nigga like Reek, prime example, since Reek say he got his money, a nigga like Reek, right? You come on here, you can dump Reek, whatever the case may be, it is what it is. It don't mean nothing until us, me and you say, nah, Reek, this what I don't like. This what I don't fuck with. Then he's like, okay, maybe I need to readjust. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular people on here, they know what's trolling and who doing who. They know what is what.
Right.
A motherfucker know, nigga, Ryan is giving you tomatoes 98% of the time. We fucking know this.
We know this.
We know this. But on the same note, Ryan has been clear on what type of music he like. So when you do something that he like, I don't give a fuck if he knows you or not. 9 out of 10, he goes with it. He be like, no, I fuck with this one, and he tell you like, oh no, this one doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you have your situations where a nigga come on, and because Ryan don't fuck with the individual, he like, no, I'm dumping this. You know what I'm saying? Like we know each one, and I've said this time and time again, and I'm gonna continue to say this. If I feel like it's a biased dump, I don't count it.
Right.
If I feel like it's biased, I'm not counting it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the trolling makes shit fun. But yeah, so for us, I think we have to figure out that line of what are we counting, what are we not counting. And once we figure that out, let motherfuckers
I think you could troll and give an explanation at the same time. Can't you? Is that a possibility? Nah, that shit is whack because you can't rap. Like, okay, cool. You don't feel like I could rap. Like it would roll off of my shoulders. You know what I mean? I'm not for you. You know what I mean? Somebody like me.
Yeah, I think they do troll and give you that. I've been going to call you trash, tell you to stop, say you're gonna give you your money back.
But I'm not mad at somebody like Ivan because every time he do that, you know what I mean? Every time they do that. But sometimes when Tomato Man throws shit, motherfuckers is like, oh, and they don't realize it. They don't realize he got a certain thing that he likes. You know what I mean? So again, I'll get on my high horse.
It sound like money.
Come on, man.
Sound like money.
One more time.
It sound like money.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get this track
Let's get this shit going.
put in here. Tell them how they could participate.
Hey man, send your music and your money, DJDuwrong@gmail.com, Cash App, $ DJ Do Wrong. I actually just left the Tomato Man, but I'll talk about that after this song. Let's go.
All right, get in the comments, bump it or dump it.
Baby, I can have more time, 'cause we're so stuck in the darkness. Hurting myself so loud, 'cause I can't
wanna know what it is Quick is trying to say.
I don't trust myself.
Quick beat.
Yeah. Praying to my God, but I've been feeling like a demon. I get so upset, I don't even have a reason. I thought that you love me, why the fuck are we not speaking? You can't trust nobody, damn, I gotta let it sink in. Story from my pain, you wanna hear, well let me begin. Gaining so much power, I remember on that weekend. Shit don't stay the same, at least I thought you gotta peep it. Should've saw the signs, I'm fucking up, I gotta reach it. Lesson from my life, God says you gotta teach it. Say amazing grace, I'm on my ground, I'm trying to eat shit. Going at nobody, but on God, I'm playing defense. Sorry if I'm preaching. I ain't sparing nobody. Look at things different. I ain't scared to catch no homie. I got baby girls, I gotta be the best. I'm so slimy. I can call it slither if a nigga move slow by me. I love all my brothers. If you up, you better go by me. I knew shit was deeper than it was because my soul crying. Everything I say is the truth. I cannot go lying. Family taking L's, can't question God, but why my folks dying? Trying to keep it cool, even if I'm last, I gotta go trying. Yeah. Yeah.
Put in that while y'all know.
What's up?
Trust myself. Yeah. 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 Around me. Trust myself.
FL Nino.
2 dumps, 1 bump. That
Trust
shit was
myself.
hard. That beat was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
That beat was fucking crazy, bro.
That shit was hard.
That beat was crazy. I fuck with the way he had came off on that motherfucker. Yeah, that shit was hard. That's the Nino I like, bro.
Yeah, I like that Nino too.
Nino,
It's just different. I think he gets in that bag and he gets in that zone. And man,
Nino is so creative, bro. Like I be back and forth with Nino. Like sometimes I hear something, I'm like, it's cool, but I don't really like this one. And then sometimes I hear something like, oh, this shit is crazy. And like I said, he's creative. He's so creative. Like so, Nino's one of the ones. Nino gonna take a shot in the dark. He gonna see what you really like. He gonna test you. He gonna test you. He gonna give you a shot. He gonna take a shot in the dark. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But Nino gonna try something.
Victoria said, "Run it back. Maybe I need to hear it again."
Yeah, you just caught it at the end. You just caught it at the end. The beat
That's
was
it.
tough.
That's it.
It sound like money.
Come on, man.
It sound like money.
Come on, man.
It sound like money.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right. Get in the comments. Bump it or dump it. Let's go.
I don't wanna feel this way. Why'd you make me feel this way? It's so hard to tell you nothing. It's too hard to have these questions like something. Why you always tell me wanting to promote you? Don't you know this is really crazy? I've been trying to come here. But every time I come here, the answers don't seem to been a minute to the bus, you can think you're doing
Been immune to the bullshit. The things you do ain't new to me. I'm a thug that down the side, so it can never get through. That's why I'm having second thoughts. Every time I buy you jewelry, you act bougie when we shop. You say you only want the newest thing. I swear the last time I dropped, I had these bitches in their feelings. Tryna leave that nigga, tryna get up in my midst. But I've been tryna find me a little business I can get it. In my dreams, deja vu, now we hugging and we kissing. That's just gon' sit in my feelings. You want me bad and I can tell this vice versa no different. So they don't switch up, cause if we fall, it's gon' be hard to pick up. I'm a real thug, can't double back if I don't see the real love. I spin a block and drop 100 when you call me. And every time we pop out, I got a girl that's on me. The last is on me, face front on me, new purse on me, hey, on me. I'm immune to the bullshit. The things you do ain't new to me. I'm a thug that down the side, so it can never get through. That's why I'm having second thoughts. Every time I buy you jewelry, you act bougie when we shop. You say you only want the newest thing. I swear the last time I dropped, I had these bitches in their feelings. Tryna leave they nigga, tryna get up in my mentions. But I've been tryna find me a little business I can different. In my dreams, deja vu, now we hugging and we kissing.
Baby, I need it. Insecure at these times. I'm doing things, but I mean it. Excuses are temporary, baby. So you can keep them. I'm trying to see naked with no makeup every weekend. Breathe in, I'm trying to stroke some. The essence, you know, I'm trying to poke some. We can fuck it, we can fight, we can smoke some. Tired of them arguments and tripping about that old stuff. It's been a minute since I studied your body. You out of town a lot. Distance couldn't stop me from coming. You know I'm down to fly. Thinking for a singer, I get it. But I'm still down to slide. Don't cross me if I see you, you get it. And then you girl, it's gonna be hard for me to change when I've been feeling different. You gon' sit here and do your arms and make your same decisions. I've been feeling hella lost with this blurry vision. Tripping over broken hearts and all these damaged feelings. Cause is it love that lost? Is it what I've been waiting for? Am I not who you are? Feel like I can't take this shit no more.
Been immune to the bullshit. The things you do ain't new to me. I'm a thug that down the side, so it can never get through. That's why I'm having second thoughts. Every time I buy you jewelry, you act bougie when we shop. You say you only want the newest thing. I swear the last time I dropped, I had these bitches in their feelings. Tryna leave they nigga, tryna get up in my mentions. But I've been tryna find me a little business I can different. In my dreams, deja vu, now we hugging and we kissing.
Baby.
Yeah.
That is all I wanna see.
Let's go in the house in the warm bed, but I can give you the shimmy.
That boy is good.
Good.
Yeah.
Man, that
Cyreek.
shit was hard. That shit was hard. Reek, whoever else the other guy was, that shit was dope.
Cash Getter, I think is his name.
Cash
Cash Getter.
Getter. Shout out Pinky. So of course I put Trey Blue shit on there. The intro was too long. I think that was probably the only thing that I felt.
Intro was long. Intro was long.
That I was like, I'd be glad y'all typed the shit that I be thinking. That was the only thing though. Was the intro was long as hell, but I think it's a perfect album track. I probably wouldn't drop it as a I probably wouldn't say drop it as a single unless you got a cold video.
Yeah, a video would definitely amp that up. So I think Twin, let me just double check. Twin Blessed. I got the Cash App. I didn't get the track. DJ Durong at gmail.com. Send the MP3 so we can get you squared away. Send the MP3 so we can get you squared away.
Yeah, man, get that done ASAP. So while you do that, while we get the song together, so I pull up on Ryan today. Well, shit, we in the same area as far as they go to a studio right next to where I work at. Well, not work at because they don't pay me like a job. But y'all understand what I'm saying? Studio next to where I be at. Yeah. So, I pull up. I go in there with Ryan and shit, and so Ryan been low key EPing Bay Blue Project.
Nice.
So a lot of the music, so this is new information I just got, and I ain't gonna go too deep in, but a lot of the music we've been hearing actually being Player's music. He ain't got no music. It's actually been him putting the songs together, like finding the features and shit like that. So today he had Lisi Music come through, drop a verse for a song with Bay Blue.
That's dope.
Bay Blue didn't even know Lisi Music was getting on it. So yeah, he been doing this shit, man.
And I'm taking it that Ryan facilitated that one.
Yeah, he been putting shit together. I didn't know he had it in him. Now, if the music turns out, well, he using the cheat code. But yeah, play something he put together. He definitely been putting some shit together. I can't play the new track because they still haven't mixed it. And I don't have it, but yeah, they've been doing their shit, man. He been putting some shit together. So the shit we've been hearing from Blue, Ryan been kind of making that shit happen. Making it happen.
Okay.
So shout out to that, yeah.
I ain't mad at that. I always like when, and I know that's the type of individual he is, especially when it comes to Blue. We've had many conversations just about, like, he's there all the time. And we've seen in videos, he's there as well. So
facts. Play something he put together. Pinky, we definitely got something in the boat. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he put them together or not, but I know we got some shit from Bay Blue new project that he done sent. Yeah, man, he been doing this shit. So, hey, look, this is Bump and Dump. Make sure you send your music and your money, DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Understand anything that you dump, we will be asking for you to give us a reason to why you're dumping it. Is he on YouTube? Hey, Ryan don't rap. I don't think Ryan would be a good rapper.
You don't think he'd be a good rapper? Why you say that?
Nah. Oh no, I don't think Ryan. He don't talk. Well, he
might have something up his sleeve for you. Shit.
He a good shit talker. He definitely know how to talk shit. So he
might pop his shit to you. He might tell you a little something. But hey, I'm gonna play something. Let them know how they could get their music played.
Up in the comment, man. See your music and your money, DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. If you get this stream over 25, we do have what we call a free spin. 10 still count. It's still 10 to skip the line, but the free spin happens as soon as you get the live over 25. So go ahead and start sharing the live and doing all that. He is definitely a serious critic. So I think that's why he goes so hard on behind the scenes shit.
He got to though, because you can't do that up front and not do the same thing on the back end.
Facts. So I don't know if DoWrong got the other track yet, but Twin, send the track to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Cash out.
I don't have it yet.
DJ DoWrong. I'm quite sure he didn't have the track because he didn't play the money sound.
No.
Yeah. With that being said,
I got something else for now. Get in the comments. Let us know if you bump it or dump it. If you dump it, let us know why. Let's go.
Big nuts, we got big ops. She was fucking with the suckers, got that bitch dropped. And I'm a big shot, I got big guap. This a little revolver, I only need 6 shots. We touching everything like COVID, got her sitting now. I been there with her for a while, come get your bitch now. I threw the city on my back, ain't put that shit down. I never like whip out that jacket, shut this bitch down. You better not play with us, my brother got that K down the bus. You gon' think we bounty hunters, how we going round them up. You the weakest link, it ain't no way you can get down with us. What the fuck is up? Niggas ain't getting no money, tell them hustle up. Niggas ain't strong enough, tell them get they muscle up. You say she belong to you, then what she fucking for? And if she let the homies hit, then I ain't fucking her. I got the recipe, it ain't no way that I can fuck it up. Fell in love with you, so I gotta keep a double cup. Fell in love with you, but baby, you don't fuck enough. Keep a deuce for the goose, they better not fuck with us. And we putting out some niggas if they wanna knuckle up. Holyfield, hit him with that right, that boy gon' know it's real. And I'm by myself, don't need no help. when I go on the drill. Overkill, shoot him in his face, now that's a cold casket. Ay, we ain't got no script, ain't doing no acting. Steady talking about what you did, boy, while your bro capping. My niggas shoot so many times, it sound like bro clapping. Got this bitch jumping like spring, they talking no mattress. And we can't find you, so we finna let your bro have it. Shit get real in the field. Don't get caught up in somewhere that you ain't brought up, might not make it out.
One
Shit
down.
get real in the field. Don't be talking about that smoke, you know these streets ain't nothing to play about. Shit get real in the field. Don't get caught up in somewhere that you ain't brought up, might not make it out. Shit get real in the field. Don't be talking about that smoke, you know these streets ain't nothing to play about.
Elijah Flames, Real in the Field is the name of the song. What'd you think?
I fuck with that one. It's one dump, couple bumps in there. I fuck with that one, but y'all know I fuck with Flames. So.
I'm in the middle on that. It like nothing really stood out to me. I don't hate it. I'm not mad at it, but I just like, you know how we talk about just like he's a standout dude, and I don't like that one. Just is kind of like it's in the mix. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, and I just know he's a hell of a artist. You know what I mean? I don't want to even box him in calling him a rapper. He's a hell of an artist. You know what I mean? And so I kind of got old beat wise, old Manny Fresh. That's what the beat made me feel like, some old Manny Fresh, like some.
It definitely sounded like that.
Yeah.
Some old Cash Money for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I thought it was cool though. Yeah, in the middle is a thing. In the middle is definitely a thing. You could bump and not dump. You could not bump but dump or whatever, be in the middle. That's fair. I fuck with it though. Like I always say, some tracks are just good for the album. Some shit you'll listen to because it's on the album and you fuck with it. Some shit you gonna play the fuck out. Some shit you ain't gonna skip, but you ain't gonna waste your time on. Like, you ain't gonna tell nobody to go listen to it.
Hey, you know what's crazy is Twin, check your email. I still got this email, but it said address not found. I still got an email. It says instead of the O, it's an I. So DJ Do Ring. You won't get me, but it got me somehow. I just don't have no attachments. That's wild. Put the O in there. DJ Do Wrong. Do Ring. That's a good one. That's a new one. I like that one. That's a new one.
You got it still.
So while we're waiting, might as well play something else. Let's see what this do.
Bump it or dump it, man. Sing your music and your money. Let's go.
Get in the comments. Bump it or dump it.
Bitch, I'm Measy, Mr. Bossly. Please tread softly. Get a nigga blown and give a fuck what it cost me. They start talking money and that's when them niggas lost me. Ain't shit changed, wrist still on frostbite. Got enough money, get you gone out of stoplight. My blood run deep, mob ties like Sinatra. I'm grinding with this murder game shit. Terrorist blocker. Take a nigga like then double back like who shot you? Chirac style, flame shooting out the chopper. No Al Capone, but this the life of a mobster. Got enough guns to turn that little boy to pasta. Put him in a blunt, then delete his whole roster. That nigga did it for the gram shit, he did it for the block. He should've thought about his mama. Overwhelmed with this drama. Thinking about my own, got me clutching on my burner. This is what it takes when you young and you thugging and your family trying to get you out the streets, but you love it, so no attitude is fucking. Send a nigga off in a box, I'll bucket. If we never cross paths, then you lucky. If I can't get no money with them, then it's fuck you. These niggas claiming that they dogs with a muzzle. You like to what's up, so how the fuck can I trust you? Interrogation, even with the feds, that's when they bluff you. Just a week ago, motherfucker said he loves you. This for all the kingpins and boss slugs. These niggas turn the rats, I hope you stab more. Bitch, nigga gave up the keys to them trap doors. Niggas going straight to hell, I hope it's slow fall. They say I'm bringing back the culture with these coke bars. Mizzy make it blizzard, fuck a snowfall. Earth to freeze up before they catch eye. They could put us in the field and let the rest die.
Yes. Black Soprano.
Hey man. Trey Blue said, I don't want to hear the bars tonight. I like Meezus. I like Meezy Gats as far as his flow and shit like that. I've been solid with this for a long time. I don't care for the Coke bar flow. Like, I don't care for the Griselda, Pusha T style rap. So it's always like, okay, yeah, it's cool. You can rap, but I'm personally not listening to it. Like, if it's me on my own time, I'm not gonna turn it on.
Right.
Because I really don't care for the Coke bar shit. Unless it's also real trap shit. Like, unless we talking like OGZ or T.I. or like real trap style beats and all that. Unless we talking that, then it's fun for me. Fun Coke bars I'm cool with, but the real
what didn't you like about the beat?
I'm not a fan of that. Like, that's the shit that I feel like I would hear Pusha T on or Benny the Butcher, Griselda, them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
I'm not a fan of that style. But I like me, like I said, I like Meezy Gats. So as far as him as a rapper, I like him, but it's not. That's not. It sound like money. It sound like money. It sound like money.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
All right, let me just make sure that this is the right track. It is. All right, I need y'all to get in the comments. Let us know if you bump it or dump it. If you do dump it, let us know why you dump the track. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up. Trapping and flipping for better days. Father, I need some help, I can't take the pain. In my broken heart, thought that we taking aim. If I hit me a bitch, she gon' catch a plane. Send it back to the trap, we gon' stash it up. But we talking that shit, but he talking tough. All the parties we dropped, thought y'all had enough. Obvious one in my ass, got my money up, yeah. Trapping and flipping for better days. Father, I need some help, I can't take the pain. In my broken heart, thought that we taking aim. If I hit me a bitch, she gon' catch a plane. Send it back to the trap, we gon' stash it up. But we talking that shit, but he talking tough. All the parties we dropped, thought y'all had enough. PS1 in my ass, got my money up, yeah. I got some bitches ain't talking about pimping. If I see my shot, better duckers gon' hit you. Trace to the burner, exotic foreigns. I don't want your bitches look like she born. We getting money, traveling, exploring. They want us gon' keep a Glock in the holster. I got a bitch that I love, I don't trust her. Most of these niggas get money and change. Yeah, I'm on my bag, just look at what change. Got vids with earrings, just wet on the chain. Nothing to major, but I make it plays. Run up a band, do it 10 different ways. I seen the struggle, ain't get in my way. Plot on the nigga, get shot in the face. Rest in peace, I'm for your death with Caucasus. Then nobody folk kept to the bases. Run up on shit and flipping they bases. Run up on shit and flipping they faces. Then nobody folk kept to the basics. We kept to the bases. Run up on shit and flipping they bases. Then nobody folk kept to the basics. Yeah, hey. Trapping and flipping for better days. Father, I need some help, I can't take the pain. In my broken heart, thought that we taking aim. If I hit me a bitch, she gon' catch a plane. Send it back to the trap, we gon' stash it up. But we talking that shit, but he talking tough. All the parties we dropped, thought y'all had enough. Obvious one in my ass, got my money up, yeah. Trapping and flipping for better days. Father, I need some help, I can't take the pain. In my broken heart, thought that we taking aim. If I hit me a bitch, she gon' catch a plane. Send it back to the trap, we gon' stash it up. But we talking that shit, but he talking tough. All the parties we dropped, thought y'all had enough. PS1 in my ass, got my money up, yeah. Steady racking and stacking that guap. You know me, I be finding the better ways. I be running and ducking the cops. They're the killers, I'm trying to see better days. I be all in the States with my Glock. Just a stock in the park and the ventilate. Gotta pay to my mama won't send a day. Take a check from the picture and went away. I can't take all this pain, gotta grin a day. You can see I woke up on the wrong side. All of my anger I built up inside. Niggas be playing like they won't die. Say they love me like they gon' slide. But they be all out when it's crunch time. And I be just trying to go win today. Cause all of my niggas on go time. Trapping and flipping for better days. Father, I need some help, I can't take the pain. If my broken knocked off, then we taking aim. If I hit me a bitch, she gon' catch a plane. Send it back to the trap, we gon' stash it up. But we talking that shit, but he talking tough. All the bodies we dropped, thought y'all had enough. Obvious one in my ass, got my money up, yeah. Trapping and flipping for better days. Father, I need some help, I can't take the pain. If my broken knocked off, then we taking aim. If I hit me a bitch, she gon' catch a plane. Send it back to the trap, we gon' stash it up. But we talking that shit, but he talking tough. All the bodies we dropped, thought y'all had enough. PS1 in my ass, got my money up, yeah.
Twin Blessing. Song's called Praying. Some of the feedback. Did we get any dumps? We get any dumps on here?
I don't think so. Let's go.
All right.
That is all I wanna see. The way
Let's go in the house in the warm bed, but I can give you the shimmy.
That boy is good.
Good.
Hey man. I mean it wasn't that either, but we'll give it to him. It was no dump, so no dumps mean you get a bump with all the bumps. But I like all the critiques up in there. I like everybody saying how they actually felt about the song.
Yes.
I thought it was cool. I was in the middle. It wasn't the subject matter that I expected for that beat. Like as far as like what he was talking about. And then I'm with Blue. Like I felt like it was parts that lost me. I feel like I'm riding with him, and then certain parts will lose me, and then he'd get back on like where I'm fucking with it. But I was in and out of the track. So yeah, I'm with Blue.
It's 3.5 minutes too long.
I don't think it's too long. Somebody said very repetitive, right? Which is Blue. Okay. I don't think 3.5 minutes is too long, but 3.5 minutes is too long when nothing switches up and nothing changes and nothing re-grabs my attention. Like there's not no more moments. Like when he first started rapping, it was a moment of like, okay, he riding this motherfucker. This shit dope. You know what I'm saying?
It was a voice you haven't necessarily heard before.
Yeah. Then after a while, it was like, all right.
It kind of blended in as it went in. And what I mean by it blended in, like it stood out because again, the voice was refreshing for me because I'm like, I haven't heard, at least I don't think I've heard a lot of his music, you know. So I was real interested at first. And then like I said, it's right in the middle. I don't hate the track.
Yeah. I'm with so yeah, on both ways. I'm not mad at it. But I mean, that's when all the, you know what I'm saying, the first minute and a half of the song, everybody vibing, everybody fucking with it. And then once we get past that mark, everybody start giving their critiques like, okay, well, we could do this, we could do this. That tells you right there, ain't nobody even into the song no more. Now I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm over it. People was over it after a certain time. And that's just me going through the comments.
Do you think he could have got his point across in a shorter period of time to maybe capture people's attention longer? Or is there something else that can be done, like in a relaying process? Like
a bridge, putting cuts in the beat, pausing the beat out, saying something that stand out. It's so much shit you could do in a minute and a half. Like, so reasons why I like certain artists. So and I'm gonna stick to Vegas first.
Okay.
It was a hook. See, the hook just blended because it was definitely a hook. It was definitely a hook, but there's not a part in the beat that tells you it's a hook.
Right. Nothing to differentiate it.
Yeah, nothing changes it. But he definitely had a hook up there. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So with Vegas artists that I fuck with, because I'm gonna keep it Vegas right now. I'm gonna keep it independent right now, is what I mean to say. I'm gonna keep with the independence right now. The Trey Blue, the switching that he do, Cyreek, the switching that they do, certain parts when they do certain harmonies and shit like that. Elijah Flames. When you hear Elijah Flames, like one that you like, this one go, like one of his hits, one of his bangers, you know what I'm saying? Like Elijah Flames give us a lot of music, but that's just he just fuck with us. But when you hear what he feel is his banger, it's so many different sounds that he throw in there, so many different beat drops, so many different shit that literally makes it stand out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cadence is fucking everything. Cadence is especially when you talking melodies. You can literally repeat 4 bars over and over and nobody catches on because you can do so much different shit. The Thong song is fucking one verse and a hook. So
it's good feedback.
Yeah. So I think that's it. More layers. When you got so much, when you're doing melodies, you can add so much extra shit towards the end. You can bring it up. It's a build up. Mainstream wise, Kanye West's first album is my favorite Kanye West album because of every song has a build up that leads you to the next track. That's why that's my favorite album. I felt like he did. It was the live.
Not your favorite like all time album, just your favorite Kanye album, right?
My favorite Kanye album, but it's one of my top 10.
Okay. What, College Dropout? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay. It's not a bad album. That is a good album.
And for a lot of people, that's not their favorite Kanye album. But for me, that's my favorite.
Right.
That's my favorite. Hey, man, bump it up. Make sure you send your music and your money. DJ DoWrong@gmail.com. Cash App, $, DJ Do Wrong. DJ Do Wrong. Hey, man, make sure y'all get some more people on this live. I want to hear that top 10 list one day, Carl. I got you. Jessica, I got you. We can definitely go through my top 10 one day. My top 10 is so...
Top 10 what?
Albums.
Oh, just period. Ever.
Hip-hop.
Okay.
Hip-hop ever.
Okay.
Because if we say period, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some R&B shit that I fuck with.
Right.
Pop shit that I fuck with. Yeah, I got some country shit that I fuck with. I have some Christian hip hop shit that I fuck with. Albums.
Yeah, that's better. That's better than me. That's the Christian shit. That's better than me. I'll be trying to give it a shot, but
what? You don't fuck with like Bizzle, Seven?
Never heard him.
I'm gonna send you some Seven shit.
I listen to Snoop's gospel album. Does that count?
No.
Okay. Damn.
I'm gonna send you Seven. I'm gonna send you Bizzle. And a dude named Miles Morales or something like that.
Yeah, send something. It could be a link. So we're almost at that overtime time frame, and
okay, no more money came in. I guess we can have a conversation.
It's real light.
Y'all can shut me up by sitting 10. Yeah, he said Snoop Do-Wrong is wild. That's like a nigga saying
but I'm not saying like Snoop, like I'm talking about the gospel album that he put out.
We know what you talk about. That's why.
Okay, well, that don't count at all, huh? I was in Texas when that came out, and I was listening to it driving around one time, and I was like, yeah. I don't know, bro. Like, I didn't have a favorite song on there.
Hey, man, Snoop is nah. Bizzle them. So Bizzle, Seven, Flames, we got you. You said no, play this one song for me. Bizzle, Seven, they rappers. Seven is like a storyteller. You know who No Malice is?
Yeah.
His gospel shit is dope. His Christian hip hop shit is dope. Yeah, bro. I really like. I tell people all the time. I really listen to everything. I will listen to anything and everything. You just have to tell me what it is. Like you gotta.
You still to this day do, or
Christian hip hop?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What?
Is it just on a certain day? Is it just on Sundays?
Nah.
Okay.
It's when that, like the new dude. I can't think. I think it's Miles Morales or something like that. I found him on fucking Instagram.
Isn't that the Spider-Man character's name?
It's close. It's Miles. But yeah, I found him on Instagram, bro, and I've been fucking with him for a while. But do like no malice. I didn't say I don't like clips. I said I don't care for the
Coke bars.
The Coke bars. I like Pusha T as a rapper. There's never a time I wake up and I say I'm finna turn on Pusha T. Never. It's never gonna happen. But if you let me listen, if you like, hey man, you gotta listen to this verse with Pusha T, I'll fuck with it. If you turn it on, I'm not saying to turn it off. I just don't care for a nigga 40 plus rapping about
coke.
And you've been in the industry since you was like fucking 18, 19. You haven't sold dope in forever. You don't know the price of dope. None of that. So it's unbelievable. And it's crazy that I'm saying this right now because I just said on LeVon Kennedy shit, like, I'm cool with a rapper not being who he portrays in his music as long as you make me a believer. That nigga don't make me a believer.
I'm
not no fucking believer.
You believed in the Clips days, but you ain't believing still.
Nah, yeah, I'm not believing still. And especially when his last project came out, when one of his last projects came out, I was still selling dope. And I was like, that is not the price of a key.
Yeah, you told me that. What about French Montana? He's a coke boy, ain't he?
Man, listen, French. I respect French for what he has done as far as making hits. I ain't gonna even say French. I respect Diddy for what he did for French to give French a broader audience. Because I think if French don't go over there with Diddy, I still won't like him. So
what made you like him when he got with Diddy?
Diddy started giving him better beats, and he started actually having some damn hits, and he started doing way more features where it wasn't, I didn't have to hear his voice. But the early
whole song, you didn't have to hear his voice the whole song.
Exactly.
Personally, I get it.
The fucking early Coke boy French Montana, get that shit out of here. That old like mixtape shit. I'm cool. I'm good. I don't want to hear a nigga that fucking rap through his nose. I think it's weird you rap through your nose.
I'm a DJ and I couldn't really name French Montana songs. I'm just gonna be honest. I got them, but I couldn't be like, yeah. Nah.
Only one I can think of off the top of my head is Don't Stop, Pop That, Don't.
Yeah, Pop That. That's what it is.
Only I can think off the top of my head. That's it. I even listen to Nick Cannon. That's crazy. I listen to fucking incredible music.
That project is not a bad project. There's some songs on there that I like. That Ty Dolla $ign song.
See?
Come on, man.
Hey, man, come on. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Bump it and dump it. So your music, everybody, DJ Do-Wrong, DJ Do-Wrong at gmail.com. I say DJDoWrong.com. DJ Do-Wrong at gmail.com. Cash out $sign DJ Do-Wrong, man. Hey, we are already over the overtime mark, which means if you don't put no money in the pot, we get the fuck up out of here. Do-Wrong gonna spin a few, and then we gonna go, man. Unless we get onto a topic or something. And I really don't care. But y'all just will have to be listening to us. All right, even if y'all got some questions, man. Hey, look, ain't no money in the pot. Ask what you want. Do-Wrong, what you got over there, man?
There ain't no money in the pot.
I listened to Nick Cannon back then. Listen, Flames, I will listen to Nick Cannon right now. What niggas?
Which song did he have? He had that Gigolo song, didn't he? That R. Kelly did?
Yeah, that shit was trash. I ain't really fuck with that.
What?
I ain't
Maybe
fuck
the
with-
rapping was trash. The beat was dope.
I didn't fuck with that Nick Cannon. I fuck with y'all. Nick Cannon has hell of good writers around him now. He have hella good people around him right now. So a lot of his music is actually decent. It's actually decent, bro. I just don't want to hear it. I don't know. It's weird. Because he be doing this R&B shit now, and I don't really care for that.
Hold up. Yes, control. This my shit right here.
I like it better when I'm faded. The way you push my buttons, I'm afraid of. I know you got some others too, but I'm your favorite. That any girl, it ain't nothing to play with. Got me in my feels, I'm thrown off. I need something real, so tell me, are you down for it? Like what's in them jeans, they look better off. The others wasting time on me, better off, yeah. When in this game, don't you forfeit. Got some plans for you, babe, say you're rolling down. Been at a foreign and a foreign. But lately, baby, you've been my focus. I need you, nothing else, nothing else. Only you, no one else, no one else. Are you to myself? I don't need nobody else, nobody else. I need you, only you, only you.
Hey.
Oh, it's just about to come to Nick Cannon, wasn't it?
You know I like it better when I'm faded.
Come on, Nick.
You know I'm known for
Nick
fucking
Houston's
all
verse,
these ladies. But you the one I impregnated. So you're having my baby, forever my lady. I love you like the 90s, but I do you like the 80s. Fuck you from the back, with no condom on them crazy. And love your conversation, kinda like you Haitian. Stop, I say, Nabule. Baby, win in this game, don't you forfeit. Got some plans for you, babe, say you want it now. I've been that rich nigga with bitches. But she must have it open like it's on Christmas. I need you, nothing else.
Nick.
Oh, whoa, skip. Really, skip. Let's stop it. Skip, it's my turn. My bleep. Thank you. Skip.
Yeah.
The way y'all did that to Nick Cannon is fucking foul. Y'all
Foul.
are foul, bro.
Foul.
Y'all foul, bro. Oh, so before we get up out of here, Trey Blue said, why do the media pick and choose what artists they promote? I thought the media was supposed to support the city. I see a lot of these podcasts only listen to who they personally like. I like that question.
I think it's a good question. I think that some of these podcasts might not be informed of some of these artists. I don't know. I mean, that's a great question as far as. Okay, your turn.
I can name some if needed. You can definitely name some. I'm with that. I think me being media, right? Like, also, I'm still a fucking human being, so I like what I like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like what I like. Some choose to promote who pays. Like, this is a crazy field, bro, and I think that's why I asked that question earlier. Like, that's why I said that earlier. Like, as media, like, what value do you bring to this culture? Was because of that. Like, some people just have they ulterior motives. Like the reason why I got into this was because of what Blue was saying. Like I felt like it was favoritism. It was certain shit like that going on. And prime example, you'll go out to an event and certain niggas want to listen to certain things and do shit like that. So because of that, I wanted to always keep my ear open, is what I still do. Like I still keep my ear open, but I do have some people that I like, you know what I'm saying, who like I really fuck with your music. I will promote, share everything. Ben do the same thing. Ben promote, share everybody, everything. But promoting and sharing is, I think, as media, if you promote and share, you being fair. But you can't personally tell me what I need to listen to.
Or what I need to share.
Yeah. So yeah. I understand paying, but if a motherfucker paying just to get 100 views is pointless, I agree. I agree with that. That's kind of what I've been on a lot lately, like with our shit. So I'm gonna keep it strictly Code 7 right now. Like, you know, so don't nobody feel like I'm bashing them as media. Because anytime I ask a media question or something like that, it's never me bashing nobody. It's always me talking to me. And then I just put it out there to everybody to see what their opinions are. And I just realized a lot of motherfuckers didn't get into, a lot of people got into this because they thought it was money in this. So same as me becoming a fucking video director. Everybody want to rap. If I become a video director and Lonnie is always booked, I can give me an extra $250. I can give me an extra $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month because everybody's rapping. So I don't have to like the music. Same shit with media. I think motherfuckers felt like, oh shit, I could charge an artist $50 to come on my platform. If I build a platform, I could charge an artist this, I could charge an artist that. So let me get my extra $500 a month. Let me get my extra $1,000 a month. Motherfuckers want to find a hustle. Me, I want to be able to, and with Code 7, I want to be able to have good content. So when I do shit like bump it or dump it, like Durong will tell you off the air, I critique the fuck out of us, bro. Like, nah, that's it, man. We doing this wrong. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? We're doing like, man, why you think people ain't tapping in? Ask them every time. I blame us. I never blame y'all, bro.
Not once.
It's always on us. Like, we have to do a better job as becoming entertainers and entertaining the people. You know what I'm saying? And then now to get people to look behind me. Like, I've had people reach out to me like, hey man, I want to help you promote. I want to help you do this. I want to help you do that. And the team, if you have quality shit, a team will come. Like, you don't have to look for a team. You don't have to force a team or none of that. What up, baby? If you have quality shit, a team is going to come. Somebody's going to say, hey man, I like what you're doing. I'm going to get behind it. Prime example, me and Durong. Me and Durong happened because of what I was doing. He felt was quality. Hey, bro, whatever I can do to help you, I'm willing to help you with. And Durong taps in. You know, for a while we had B. You know, she go through life shit, whatever. But for a while we had B get on this motherfucker every day helping us promote. You know what I'm saying? So the team shit come. Juke, when Juke first started really fucking with us, you know what I'm saying? Big Ben, how I get Big Ben to come fuck with me. Lou, you know what I'm saying? Like, the team will come if the shit is quality.
Right.
So I think that's the issue. So when we speak on getting over 100 views, I'm gonna say this to the artist, like, and I've been saying this a lot to my team, right? I can't interview Trey Blue about a Trey Blue project and expect 10,000 views because 10,000 people is not even tapping in with Trey Blue. So I have to find a way as a creative to create a good enough conversation that the world want to hear. And in the midst of that conversation, we can promote Trey Blue. So then somebody may or may not find Trey Blue as a new artist. We taking too much time trying to interview independent artists as if they're Snoop Dogg, King Von, Lil Durk, J. Cole. We taking too much time trying to interview these artists as if they these people, like they just gonna bring the numbers to us. Us as an independent media platform that's promoting independent artists that no one knows, we have to personally create good content that the world want to hear. So it's so many people now getting into this field to interview independent artists to get a couple dollars, and now the content is fucking trash.
Right.
And that's all around. Like, I feel like this about fucking Code 7. Like, and I'm Code 7. We all know this. I'm fucking the creator of Code 7. I feel like this about my own shit. So when the views is not over 100 and it's at 60 and 70 and shit like that, and I know we was easily touching 200, 300 at first, it pisses me off because I know that we deluded us. We didn't find a way to make good conversation and good shit for it to start happening. So yeah, until shit like that has to happen, and then even y'all as artists, everybody is a consumer still, right? To make y'all watch, Trey Blue is one of the few artists that I know will watch damn near all of our videos. But to make the other people who don't watch our shit, we have to expand the conversation past your fucking album, because nobody knows your album. And just because we said something is not going to make the world listen to it. We have to expand the conversation. It has to get bigger than that. When I clip.
And just like Trey Blue said, just like it's too many rappers, it's too many platforms. And just like you're gonna have good rappers, you're gonna have bad rappers, right? So you're gonna have good platforms and you're gonna have some not so good platforms that are out there. What you need to do is, as an artist, promotion is always key. You have to decide what would benefit you and how their audience will enlighten your career, in a sense. If they're like, I call it WIFM. WIFM stands for what's in it for me. If that person doesn't have something valuable to me, like, because I'm gonna bring something valuable to them, but if we can't meet each other halfway, there's nothing in it for me. So there's no WIFM in that. You know what I mean? So right. There's like, you it's got to make sense. And Skinny and I talk about this all the time. If it doesn't make sense, we're not gonna do something, because it doesn't make sense to do it. So if it doesn't make sense to do one of these platforms, don't fuck with it. There's a bunch of platforms, and you were asking, what do we feel about those platforms? There's so many platforms. There's only a few that I really watch. You know what I mean? Unless I'm like, damn, I need to watch that one because such and such is on it. And I'm gonna watch it because such and such is on it. But it's based off of the promotion. You know what I mean? Again, if it doesn't make sense, don't ride with it. Like, if it doesn't fit what you need, because I believe in all, like, promote yourself. If there's many different platforms that you could get on to promote yourself, shit, 5, 10 extra people, whatever, as you keep adding it up, that those numbers will add up. Especially somebody like Trey Blue, who makes good music. But like I said, if it ain't your cup of tea, dump that motherfucker out and go.
Facts. Nah, Trey Blue for real. It just go like that. He said with Solo West drop only 2 platforms. Fuck with it. It just go like that. I think. And then as an artist, you got to tap in with these artists and let them know, man, what you doing to, like, with these platforms, and let them know what you doing. And same shit, like Vay on here. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of times Vay didn't hit me because he didn't agree with something I said or whatever the case may be. And I take that in, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, like, I'm never mad at that. Like, ain't nobody piss me off to the point that I'm mad at you or none of that. Like,
right.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody to express whatever the fuck their feelings is towards me. And when I get on here, I said that to say, as an artist, treat us how we treat y'all. If we critiquing y'all, if we talking shit to y'all, if we treat us the same way, bruh. Treat these platforms. I don't give a fuck if it's me, if it's Ben, if it's Tizzle, if it's Fifth Element, if it's Jewel, if it's Room Service. I don't care who it is, bruh. Whoever it is, treat us the same way. Critique that shit. Say, man, no, I ain't fucking with that. That shit weak. That shit trash. That shit, I don't. Do the same shit, bruh. Like, do the same shit. Stop letting motherfuckers pick on y'all.
But if you're gonna say that, just make sure you tag me, so therefore we can have a conversation on what you feel would make it better. You know what I mean? Just so, because I could take criticism. I'm old enough to take criticism. You feel what I'm saying? However, it's got to make sense. Like, you can convince me to your point if it makes sense. That's just how I've always been. You know what I mean? I'm not always right. being an old head, I do have, I'm kind of stuck in my ways at times, but I'm always open to hear somebody else's side. And if your point of view makes sense to me, I'm riding with you.
Facts. And Vay, that's what we talking about, the bias shit. How can I say I'm only covering Vegas artists to the platform if I only listen to a few? That's true. And Blue, prime example is this. Like, so when Cold 7 first started, a lot of motherfuckers wasn't fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, Blue, it was certain people that was fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? And that we fuck with. Still to this day. A lot of people wasn't fucking with us. So we dropped the first basically recap, whatever the fuck I call that shit. But we dropped that with Ben and everything else, right? And I put the 5 that I felt like was whatever. It was people talking to me about Elijah Flames. I was already listening to Flames, but I didn't know he had so much music. I was like, he only got one song. You know what I'm saying? So, prime example, shit like that, right? But on the same token, I had listened to over 60 albums that year. So I'm not speaking from a biased point of view. I listened to 60 albums. Legit, I didn't hear nothing else that year but Vegas. So I agree with that too. Like, if you're saying, hey man, I'm a platform for Vegas and I want to promote Vegas, you have to listen to these different people. Right now, Make Moves or Lose, it's a couple other pages where I find different artists from. You know what I'm saying? Because they're sharing it. I don't know if they necessarily listen to it, but they do share a lot of music. So sometimes if I want to go find something new, I might go to their page. You know what I'm saying? And that's because people is tapping in. So yeah, I'm gonna die on my sword with my sword. I don't nothing on accident. I care. I push the line for Vegas. We care. Yeah, no. Ben do. I say that. Ben do it all the time. No. And I'm the same way. Like, I'm the same way. I try to share everybody's shit. Like, everybody's shit, niggas that I see. You know what I'm saying? And then, some people, even though I've listened to every nigga, even though I listen to, I ain't gonna say everybody, but even though I listen to a lot of people from every side of Vegas, all the shit, a motherfucker will still say I'm biased.
Every time. You guys only listen to the popular people out here.
Exactly. Bruh. I've heard shit like that. And now here's some of the honest truth. A lot of artists that's popular in this city, Cold 7 made them popular. You didn't hear of these artists until Cold 7 for a lot of artists. And I'm not gonna say names, but for a lot of artists, that's what it was. They wasn't hearing what was going on in the city, or who else it was. Like for a long time.
Bro, it's funny you said that, because that's how I found out about you.
See,
because I was searching for the music, and then you and Tizzle popped up, and then I started watching, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. And then the rest of our history. Right. But that's what I always give you, and that's why I ride with you, and I'll ride with you till my death, bro. I ride with you because I feel like your leadership, and I'm a leader myself, you know what I mean? But your leadership and your vision, I agree with the leadership and the vision. And sometimes you got to take a back seat. Not everybody could be the boss. You could always give input, but not everybody is the boss. And when motherfuckers realize that you'll be the boss in whatever other situation is going on, you play your position and you play your role. Ben, I love Ben. I didn't love Ben at first. I was like, who is this dude always talking shit? And then I got to know Ben, that it's not him talking shit. He's passionate about this Las Vegas hip hop scene. And so what you're hearing from him is not hate. You've seen him stand up for artists. You heard him. You've seen him stand up against the fuckery that is out there. So like, you can't deny what's out there and the purpose of what we're trying to do for the city. Oh, nobody is trying to come together. I don't believe that. It's still a work in progress.
Yeah, that's not true, man. Niggas is definitely coming together. That's definitely not true. Shit, Vay Beyond the Neon project should tell a nigga that. Do Wrong's project should tell a nigga that. Like, niggas is coming together. A lot of Vay shit, they was all in the same studio together. So what are we talking about? But yeah, like, that's how, like, for a long time it was Yeah, like North Star, prime example. But for a long time, Vegas only spoke on, to be generous, I'm gonna say 10 artists. To be generous.
That's very generous.
Vegas only spoke on about 10 artists.
That might be double.
Now you might hear about 20 different names, depending on who you talking to and what circles.
Solid names.
Solid names. You might hear about 20 different names, depending on who you talk to and what circle.
I think you said it best earlier though, when you was like finding out like from somebody like, okay, what do you like to listen to? Then you can point them in the right direction. Somebody like a Leonidas, somebody like a Cyrie, somebody like a 2C, somebody like a Baby. You know what I mean? Like there's all these different artists where you could be pointed. Yeah, I didn't like you because you criticized my shit. Nah, that's not the only reason why, man. But it was again. You can't always judge somebody from what you see. And I'm not talking about your appearance. I'm just talking about what you had put out there at first. I was like, what? And not knowing, and then somebody going against something, it's natural to be like, who the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? And he got me in my feelings at that time. I'd be lying to you if I told you he didn't. You know what I mean? But we all have, and look, I just told you I love that dude. You know what I mean? That's my guy. So 2.5, 3 years later, that's a bond nobody could break. You know what I mean?
Right.
Same with you, Skinny.
Legit, he's got Selly up. Nah, for real, like Selly, like, and like I say, a lot of these names I knew before. You know what I'm saying? Like I came in knowing different names that niggas didn't know, and then you know they are what they are. Like Vay said, like a lot of these artists got a crazy push in the city and then got lazy. A lot of these artists did that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just it's different. But like I said, with Vay had brought together, he said all artists was in the same studio together. So I'm over the Vegas don't want to work together. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie.
That's a motherfucker.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't care who say it, whatever. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. Just because they probably not working with you, you feel like motherfuckers don't fuck with you, that's bullshit. Because Vegas definitely work together. It's too many niggas on too many different songs. I can find too many features now for niggas to say Vegas don't work together. We literally just heard a Landlord and 2 Blessed feature.
Right.
I can find too many features now to say that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. So that's some bullshit. Like I said, coming in, it's different names that I knew of. It's different names that stood out. It's different shit. So I don't think it's always a for some it do be a bias, but I don't think it's always a bias. Sometimes it's just people like who they like, and that's what y'all see them talk about. Like if I drop content and it's 2 hours long, you only gonna pay attention to the clips I drop. So if within them clips, if I'm talking about the artist that you're thinking of, now I look biased. You know what I'm saying? Like when I get on here and I talk about a Bay Blue, if I talk about a Weibo, when I talk about a Hitman, when I talk about a Vay, when I talk about certain people, like it's what it is. It's not, I don't know what you're saying is biased, but yeah, like it works. It works both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain motherfuckers you fuck with, and then it's certain motherfuckers who music you just don't like. But I give everybody a shot. I definitely give everybody a shot. Yeah, like Ben said, me, Skinny, do wrong, go beyond personal choice. We definitely do. Like a lot of motherfuckers didn't know who the fuck Cody Boulevard was. We talked about Cody Boulevard crazy.
Yeah.
For a while. Niggas didn't know who that was. His sound was so different. You know what I'm saying? Like we reach out, we go past everything else. It's a lot of niggas who sometimes I be just now finding out about it. Like year one, I listened to 60 albums. Y'all know how much music is out now? Yeah. You know how many albums I really be having? It's be like 100. I had to start getting into like listening to the first couple seconds of tracks and going through and like being like, yeah, I know I can't fuck with this album because of this many, there's so much of this song and this song didn't, because it's too much fucking music. You got, when we talk Grammys and crazy shit like that, it's millions and thousands of people listening and sending they critiques and what they think about the album before you get a fucking who had the best.
Right.
We don't have that. It's
Not
fucking
at all.
5 of us at most. 6. Me, Lou, Do-Wrong, Ben, Tizzle. And Tizzle tell you all the time, he not listening to everybody music. So it's me, Ben, Do-Wrong, Lou. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit breaks down real quick.
Look, there's no excuse to not be able to release
Niggas do
music
that
for
too,
yourself.
babe.
There's no excuse to not make music for your people in your hood. Like we passed that point now. It is way too easy. The times when I had to send a link on Twitter to go to Mediafire or whatever the fuck it was, so you could go download the zip and download my project basically for free. That was like 2013, 2015 for me. But most people didn't even get to hear those projects. In 2023, if I had the opportunity, which I did and I have done, to release those projects so people could listen to them when I was in my rapping stage, those are available now on all streaming platforms. There's no reason why you can't release music with as easy as it is. I'm releasing shit from 10 years ago, 8 years ago. So, and I got some new shit, or some old shit, but I got some shit that I haven't heard since 1997. I just got some shit that Ben was talking about it. I let Ben hear some of that shit. I got some shit from 1997. Some of y'all that's on here wasn't even possibly born at that time. Is my math right?
Facts.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, it was crazy as Jeremiah said he was 4 years old when I recorded that shit. He was 4 years old when I recorded that shit, bro.
That's crazy.
And he said it tripped him out when he was putting this little 1997 mix on it. You can't put auto-tune on the singers, but that was never mixed. It was never something that was ever mixed. It was recorded on 2-inch reel. And I had a fan in Australia. Yes, a fan in Australia that is a tape collector that heard some old shit from 95 of mine. Only likes the 90s shit. And he put all the money behind to get this 1997 project converted over to Pro Tools so it could be heard. Look, he quote my songs over here. But I was a storyteller back then, you know what I mean? And I was real Bay Area at that time. I was still in the Bay Area at that particular time. So it was Bay this, Bay that. But the stories, the reason why I say that is you can release music. You shouldn't have any problems with somebody saying, I can't find your music. The music's got to be available on there. Yeah, I'm an old motherfucker. But I keep my ear to the streets and I fuck with the young cats as well as the old cats. That's what makes me different than a lot of these cats that's out here that are old or my age.
Facts. Nah, I think, like I say, I think what everybody on here is saying is real. Like what Vay said is real. People really do send us, shit just for us to hear. Listen, it's people that have came on our show, talked about albums, and never
we still waiting.
Released the fucking albums. I'm so tired of that shit. Waiting. So Vay, I'm with you. Like, I only want to talk to the people that's serious. At this point, I don't know who the fuck is serious. One moment, like everybody is serious, and then the next moment, I don't see them doing nothing. Like, so now, honestly, like I look at people's profile, and if I don't see you talking about your music and nothing like that, I don't even reach out no more. I don't want you to come in. I don't want you to sit with me for an interview. None of that shit. If you hit me and you want to sit with an interview, niggas, I don't even do the interviews no more. Like that's Ben and Tizzle Lane. Like they do that shit now. I don't sit down with neither one. Yeah, I just talked about the collab. Yeah, I don't sit down with neither one. I don't sit down in interviews no more. If I do an interview, it'll be a one-on-one, and I doubt that it'll be strictly about the music they put out. It'll be about something else. That's just not what I want to do. Personally, right. I want to support. I want to push, and I always want to get Vegas noticed. But like I keep saying, there's no way to do that if I don't get outside of Vegas. There's no way. If I can't create a solid fan base outside of this fucking city, I cannot help nobody in this city.
It's a true story.
I can't. Like, there's no way for me to do it. So that's my key, and that's why I keep saying, like, to the artists, if you're looking to go on these platforms and talk about your project, bro, that shit is 5 minutes. Don't even waste 30 minutes of your fucking time. Talk for 5 to 10 minutes and shut the fuck up and let them put that out. Because after the 5 to 10 minutes, nobody cares. Nobody give a fuck about your life. Nobody care about how you grew up. Nobody care about where you grew up at. Nobody gives a fuck that you grew up on the west side. Nobody care about you grew up on the north town. Nobody cares you grew up on the east side. Nobody outside of this city gives a fuck because they don't know. They don't even know what you're talking about. It don't make sense. It don't match. When you can have a new artist from Compton coming and saying, yeah, man, I'm from Rosecrans. And niggas is like, oh shit, he's from such and such neighborhood. If you're in Vegas, they don't even know that outside of here. So when you go talk, they don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Because a few artists that really made it don't even represent the gangs. So what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? No, hell no, y'all know I'm not drunk.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, they don't know what's going on. So yeah, get in and get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is going to be crazy to talk about when you there. You know what I'm saying? Like, your upbringing don't make no sense unless they do whatever. And prime example, what Ben just said, they care about Crip Mac. Niggas is more focused on Crip Mac talking about that he punched a Gerson nigga than anything else. Like, out of all the Gerson music I've heard, I have not yet heard nobody talk about these particular individuals. Crip Mac gets on a fucking podcast and tells a, I think, highly exaggerated story, my opinion. And that's what we're talking about. Nobody knows where Gerson is at. They don't know what fucking streets it is. They don't know nothing of fucking about it. Now they know because of Crip Mac saying some slander shit, and now they gonna always slander us as if the whole Gersons is a bunch of bitch ass niggas who get punched in their nose when they say cuz with a K. Don't fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we didn't know about Magnolia, but that's what I'm saying. Until you make it a spot that motherfuckers care about, they don't want to hear about it, is what I'm saying. So,
but I wasn't hearing nobody getting socked in Magnolia. Magnolia was brought to us. You know what I mean? Here, you hearing somebody like D Cross in the situation with Whack 100. You know what I mean? So yeah, now you got that situation.
Bullshit. You don't hear about nothing else.
Always
like,
the bullshit. So therefore,
the bullshit is never everything else. It's always the bullshit. Niggas talked about Nipsey Hussle talking about he did what he did at fucking strip hop forever. They always talk about us like we just a bunch of niggas and niggas is just bullying throughout the industry. True. People know about Magnolia and all that shit now. I'm gonna be real, and this is me as a media person, right? When you come talk to me, they don't give a fuck about where you from, what you did, who you know. They don't care. When you go talk to Charlemagne, what street you grew up on is going to fucking matter. Because the motherfuckers ain't paying attention to me like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas just bring up the bullshit. So yeah. So that, you know what I'm saying? So just to chop all that shit up to what I was saying, the bias shit, yes, niggas out here is biased. Niggas out here is biased as fuck. That do happen. But sometimes certain platforms just don't know. So you just have to reach out to these platforms and say, hey man, I dropped a project. I want you to talk about my project. Can you talk about my project? I'm with you. If you like, nigga, I'm not paying a nigga that's not gonna give me no views. Hey, yeah, I'm with you. Don't do it. If you don't feel like that nigga is valuable for your brand, don't pay the bread. And I mean that all across the board. If you hit me and I'm like, hey man, yeah, it's gonna be X amount of dollars for me to do that. If you don't feel like I'm of that value,
right?
Cool. Don't give me no bread. I won't talk about it. We fair. It's straight across the board. You know what I'm saying? But Just stand on that. Don't not pay me and then be mad because I didn't promote you. That don't make no sense. I don't know who you is. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, it don't work that way with me. If you normally, if a motherfucker tag me in their story, I'm gonna share it. I ain't got that
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it. I'm not gonna ask you for $1 or nothing. An artist named spun out of Vegas since Boulder.
Artist hasn't spawned out of Vegas since Boulder Highway Pippin. Eastside.
Nigga, this shit so blurry on my end. Yeah, artists haven't spawned out of Vegas since Boulder Highway Pippin. Eastside, and he had been out of that. No, we played music, Vay. We had got over an hour and niggas had started asking questions. So yeah, we was at our mark.
And there's no money in the pot and there's no songs in the email. So we just getting some shit off our chest.
Yeah, we was finna get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, man. So Bumper to Dump It every Tuesday and Thursday, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. We are gonna start tapping in, man. Start sending your music, send more of your music. I'm always working on ways to build this platform the best way for it to be profitable for me and Do Wrong, so we can actually keep doing this, because this shit do cost me monthly to get on this fucking restream. So yeah, I'm always gonna work on doing that. So definitely I need y'all help every time to share, tell people, whatever the case may be, and however it's gonna go for us to turn this motherfucker up. Let's turn it up. Flame said he sent a song. Can we play one more song before we get up out of here? We got y'all.
Yeah, I got you. Get in the comments, Bumper to Dump It. Play. You asleep. There we go. Bumper to Dump It, let's go.
Hey. Flames, hey. You say you love me, I wanna see it. Everything you do a mystery, girl. I don't believe it. You've been acting real different since the last time I seen you. Something real missing, but I can't tell you I need you. But when I get into your face, nah, I can't hide it, baby. Just let me know what you need and I'm gonna provide it, baby. You wildin', baby, when you get around your friends. When you get into my room, already pulling out your pants. You get freaky for me, baby, girl, let me know when you thinking of me. Wrap that thing and put it up like you trying to keep it from me. When you speaking of me, I might pop up. The motherfuckers for the hype, but baby, not a freaking ride. Top up or top down, the choice is yours. Trying to take you on a ride and do shit you ain't done before. Baby, all my love is yours. Just come and get it. And when it comes to shit you like, you so specific. Now you ain't gotta tell me twice. You know I listen. Stay on my mind every night. You know I miss it. Now, baby, we don't need no lights, girl. You know you glistening and looking in my life, but girl, you know you different. That's what I like about you. Cold-hearted, like you got a block of ice around you. You the center of attention, girl. I'm glad I found you. Tell them niggas back. I see they tryna hound you. The way they all up in your face gonna make a nigga ground you. Cause you know you different, and you got what I'm missing. Come through, so I can get it. Ooh, wait. Cause you know you different, and you got what I'm missing. Come through, so I can get it. You put your hands up on your ass, you make it shake, you get me interested. Baby, I'm finna pull up on you, I ain't in the texting. Want you to show me what you did up on that FaceTime. So you get into it, shawty, you ain't tryna waste time. Waistline shaped like a 2-liter Coke bottle, baby.
Oh, whoa, skip. Really, skip. Let's stop it. Skip, it's my turn. Mike, please. Thank you. Skip.
Real quick before we get up off here, man, we need some feedback. What y'all feel about the song? Why do y'all feel how y'all feel about the song? I fuck with the beat. I thought the beat was cool. Like the Caribbean feel of it. I feel like something has to change with the tone, with what he's doing. Like the way he's singing, the way he's doing what he's doing. Something has to change. It has to be more hit. Hit is what I'm thinking, right? So it has to be more catchy, more vibey, more. The words have to stand out. I have to know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got a beat like that, I got to be able to know what the fuck you're talking about, what you're saying. And not like know what you're talking about, but I got to be able to sing it. You know what I'm saying? Like when a Sean Paul come on, when these certain songs come on, we can sing it ASAP. Like, you know what I'm saying? It catch you real quick. Nothing. I don't remember nothing that it was said. So that's my.
I'm in the same boat. I like if you think bigger picture and you think everything I'm doing could have a mainstream, like that could be a mainstream.
The
song.
beat for sure. Just
You know
by
what I
me
mean?
listening to the beat, that can be a big song. And I know that he have the talent to turn it into a big song. Right now, it's just a song that he made. He could do way better than that. So yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, I think if you don't have to listen to anybody that's out in the industry shit, but like know what your competition is that's out there. I'm not saying to make a song like somebody, but like what's catchy, what's gonna catch somebody's attention, what's gonna grab them, what's gonna make you stand out over somebody else who might have did something similar. That's what you have to look at.
Facts. His voice didn't catch my attention. I'm just tapping on things. I like the fact that his brother came up on here and said just need to be rearranged. You know what I'm saying? Having family critique you, I think is the not mixed, but I hear y'all. Having family critique you, I think is probably the best element of doing music.
As long as they have your best interest in mind and they're not just a yes man.
Yeah, that's why I said his brother. I know they do music together.
Of course.
So yeah, and shit like
he's
that.
He's the reason why I know about Flames. Because the whole time he was the whole time he was down, like I just kept, who is this Elijah Flames that they keep talking about? And I didn't know. I heard him on other features and shit like that here and there, but it didn't register. And then just more and more, I see his name. I'm like, okay, who is Elijah Flames? Let me dig a little deeper. And
when
I
was doing Skinny reviews, there was never a time his sister Tweety didn't get on that motherfucker and send me a Elijah Flames track. That's when I was like, this nigga might be Tupac. Not on the verge of, like the style of music, but you know how we heard new music from Pac literally for like 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. After he died, I was like, no matter how long this nigga is gone, they have enough music to keep, like they kept sending me new music.
Yeah.
New music. It's like, oh shit, like is he really gone or is he recording in prison? Yeah, that shit was crazy. Shout out to that though. Hey man, y'all know what it is. We've been over overtime. It's fucking midnight. We finna get the fuck up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all on